Hit it, Phil.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Can it be the breeze that fills the trees with rare and magic perfume? Oh, no, it isn't the breeze. It's Jackson time. La-da-da-da.
Well, hello again. This is Buck Benny speaking. Welcome to another episode of the Jack Benny Show, or a few episodes of the Jack Benny Show. Anyway, we'll start with the episode from a 1950-51 season. This is from October 8th, and it is all about the World Series, which is pretty timely for us. And then we jump back. Well, first we'll jump over to Phil Harris and Alice Faye and have one of their shows, which is lovely. And then we'll jump back and go to 1945 season, 45-46. And off of that season, it again is about the World Series, which, like I say, is timely. I've got my Mariners jersey on with its Ichiro, and it's, let's see, it's from the All-Star Game 2001. And over here, I've got the 1901 to 2001, the 100 seasons of American League. I love this jersey. Anyway, it's a cool jersey. It's the last time we made it into the playoffs as winning our division and everything. And that happened again this year, which is exciting. The first time since 2001 when I got the jersey. And so now we've lost one and won one in this current series. So hopefully we make it through to the next level and keep heading towards the World Series. But we shall see. It was an exciting game today. And anyway, enough about that. I just want you to enjoy Jack Benny enjoying the World Series. And I love how time, as we bring these to you, in the same time of year that they're from, we can go through things like this together again. Baseball again with Jack, but decades and decades later. Anyway, without further ado, here's Jack and the gang and some baseball. Enjoy.
Lucky Strike program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Rochester, Dennis Day, and yours truly, Don Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, just a few days ago, Jack Benny asked the gang over to his house to listen to the World Series. So let's go back. It's morning, and Rochester is preparing Jack's bath.
Oh, boss! Boss!
What is it, Rochester?
You can come in and take your bath. I've got your tub filled.
In a minute.
Until he gets here, I better add a little more soap and keep blowing through this straw. Mr. Benny likes a lot of bubbles. Look at those bubbles. Once I blew some big ones and he did a dance for me. I better check the temperature again.
Good morning, Rochester.
Your bath is ready for you, boss. Take off your robe and step in.
No, I've decided not to use the tub anymore. I read a book by Bernard McFadden, and he said if you want to stay healthy, you got to have good circulation. And the best way to get it is to jump out of bed and step into a cold shower.
Right out of a warm bed into a cold shower?
Look, if it's good enough for Bernard McFadden, it's good enough for me.
But, boss, he's younger than you are.
No, he just looks it. He's got a lot of hair. Now, come on, Rochester, open that shower door and turn on the cold water.
Yes, sir.
Let it run a while. I want to get it good and cold.
It ought to be cold enough now.
I guess you're right. Well, here goes.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, this is wonderful. Woo! There's nothing like standing in a cold shower.
Yeah, but I dare you to put down that umbrella.
Are you crazy? You have to do these things gradually. Now, hand me the soap.
Here you are, boss.
Thanks. Now, hold the umbrella while I scrub my back.
Yes, sir.
Ah, this is a light. Rochester, why do you keep moving the umbrella?
It's either you or me, and I've got my clothes on.
Get out of the shower. I want help, not company.
Yes, sir.
Well, I guess I've had enough. Ah, that was good. Hand me a towel, Rochester.
Yes, sir. Here you are.
Thanks. Now go down to the kitchen and... Rochester, this towel is marked hers.
That's the one you borrowed from Mrs. Ronald Coleman.
Oh, well, give me the one marked his.
He came and got his.
Oh, well, hand me one of my own. And Rochester, get out my slippers.
The ones with the pom-poms on them?
No, they have no backs, and I keep losing my arch support. I'll pick out my own clothes. You go down to the kitchen and make some coffee while I get dressed.
Yes, sir. I ought to clean this house more often. Look at that dust on the piano. And somebody wrote his name in it. Kenny Baker. We haven't seen him in 10 years. Well, I'll clean it after I... Hello, Polly.
Hello.
Well, I better dust the piano before I fix breakfast. Be happy, go lucky, be happy, go lucky, sky.
What do me? Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep.
You better learn the words, Polly. Coming! Oh, hello, Miss Livingston. Come on in.
Hello, Rochester. Mr. Benny home?
He's getting dressed. He'll be down in a minute. You know, Miss Livingston, he started a new health fad by taking a cold shower this morning.
Oh, him and his health fads. A couple of years ago, he wanted to improve his eyesight, so for months he ate nothing but carrots.
Did it help his eyes?
No, but his ears grew 2 inches. Then he tried to get the lead at Harvey. Oh, hello, Jack.
What's up, Doc? I heard what you said, Mary. You can stop making things up. How's your cold?
Oh, I'm fine now, Jack, and thanks for sending that doctor over. He was awfully cute.
The doctor, he was?
Yeah. And I guess I wasn't as sick as I thought I was.
Why?
He took my temperature, took my pulse, and took me to Cyril's.
That's funny. Me, he takes to Cedars of Lebanon. Did you have a good time at Ciro's?
Yeah, but it's kind of funny going out with a doctor. They've always got their minds on business.
What do you mean?
I told him my steak was too rare, so he put a tourniquet on it.
Hey, that's good. I bet your mother sent you that one, didn't you? Say, Mary, the gang will be here pretty soon. We're going to listen to the World Series. You want a cup of coffee?
No, thanks. Say, Jack, who do you think will win the series?
Oh, Philadelphia's a cinch to win.
Philadelphia?
Certainly. How can they lose with players like Eddie Waitkus, Andy Seminick, Richie Ashburn, and Phil Rizzuto?
Rizzuto's with the Yankees.
Oh, yes. I meant to say Charles Ezzard.
That's Ezzard Charles, and he's a fighter.
Well, maybe I did get a little mixed up. I haven't read the papers lately.
You haven't read a paper since you stopped delivering them.
Look, Mary, go in the kitchen and help Rochester make the coffee.
Okay.
I'll get it. Must be some of the gang.
Hello, Mr. Benny.
Oh, hello, Dennis. Come on in. As soon as the rest of the gang gets here, we'll listen to the... Dennis? Dennis? Why is your arm in a sling?
It's my father's fault.
Your father's fault?
Yeah, my mother got so mad at my father, she picked me up and threw me at him.
Then why is it your father's fault?
He ducked and I went right through the window.
Dennis, I wish you'd stop making
Jack,
up...
if the game starts at 1 o'clock in New York, it should be on
Oh,
here.
hello, Mary.
Oh, hello, Dennis. Jack, the game should be on, and if you... Dennis?
Mary, don't ask him.
But, Jack, I want to know what happened to him. Dennis, what's wrong with your arm?
Nothing.
Nothing? You told me you went through a window.
Well, that's how I hurt my leg.
Your leg?
Then why'd you put your arm in the sling?
When I put my leg in it, I can't walk.
You see, Mary? You see, you wouldn't listen to me, would you? You wouldn't listen to me, would you? Now, look, Dennis. I want to ask you one simple question.
Uh-huh.
I'm silly, but I'm going to ask it. I have no business to ask. Look, you're wearing a sling and there's nothing wrong with your arm. That I can understand. But why is the sling black?
Notre Dame lost.
And for that, you're wearing a black sling?
Pat O'Brien killed himself.
He did not! Now, look, kid, before the gang gets here, let's hear the song you're going to do on the show.
Yes, sir. Hold my sling.
Hold it yourself.
Hold me close and hold me fast. A magic spell you cast. This is La Vie en Rose. When you kiss me, heaven sighs. And though I close my eyes, I see La Vie en Rose. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be La Vie en Rose. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be La Vie en
That was very good, Dennis. Very good. Gee, I wish I could sing like you do.
What?
I said that I wish I could sing like you do.
Copying, always copying.
Huh?
First you wanted to dress like Phil.
Look, Dennis.
Now you want to sing like me.
Dennis.
You already walk like Mary.
Only when I'm wearing my pom-pom slipper. Now, let's not have any more of... Hey, maybe that's the rest of the gang. I'll get it. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some Luckies and Cracker Jack.
Remley's outside and he's flat on his back.
Well, leave him out there. Come on in, Phil.
Hiya, Jackson. Hello, kid.
Hello, Phil.
Well, Phil, the game will be on pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jackson, but I can't stay. I got to go to a wedding. Sammy, my drummer's getting married.
Sammy? Sammy, your drummer? You mean Moonglow? Sammy's getting married?
Yep, he's going to marry the little girl who used to play harp in my band.
Gee. Imagine Sammy getting married. I didn't know they were serious. I knew he went out with her once.
That's what did it. When he brought her home, her father was standing on the front porch with a clarinet, and Sammy thought it was a shotgun.
Well, that's a logical mistake.
Anyway, Jackson, even though I can't stay to hear the game, our bet's still on.
It's on, it's on.
How much is the bet, Jack?
Oh, it isn't money.
What?
That's right, Liv. Jack has Philadelphia, I have the Yankees, and the winner gets to kiss Betty Grable.
What about the loser?
He holds Harry James.
Yeah.
Well, if Jack wins, who's going to hold Betty Grable?
Mary, another crack like that, and May is going to have company.
Get it, kid? Huh? Hey, Jackson, speaking about the World Series, you want to hear a funny coincidence?
Coincidence?
Yeah. In my living room, there's a picture of a little gray-haired old lady sitting in a rocking chair. And I just found out her son plays on the Philadelphia ball team.
Really, Phil? Who is she?
Sisler's mother. Oh, Harris, you may not be pitching, but you threw that one by the old man.
Phil, Yogi Berra wouldn't have swung on that one.
Well, look, Jackson, I got to run along. See you later. So long.
So long, so long.
All right, Remley, we're leaving. Get up, will you, please? Let's get some action. Let's get the... Come on, Remley.
What a guy. You know, Mary, Phil thinks he's smart because he was appointed dog catcher of Encino. I wouldn't appoint him ambassador to Moscow. It's the last time I'll buy a joke from John L. Lewis.
Jack.
What? I ad-libbed that one in the middle there. I had it ad-libbed for about 12 minutes. I had it written in there already. I wrote it in with pencil so you wouldn't know that. I'm an ad-libbing fool, you know.
Jack.
What?
Why don't you stop picking on Phil? I think he's pretty smart.
Smart?
Yeah, he's a lot smarter than you are.
Smarter than me? Dennis, name me one smart thing that Phil Harris ever did.
He didn't ask me why my arm is in a sling.
Dennis, that isn't being smart. That's self-defense. Anybody who's foolish enough to ask you would... Come in. Oh, hello, Don.
Hello, Jack. Hi, kids.
Hello, Don.
Hope I haven't missed too much of the ball game.
No, Don, we still have a few minutes. The game doesn't start till 10 o'clock.
Well, look, I've got a 11:15.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Don, how can a man of your age and dignity wear a Mickey Mouse wristwatch?
You gave it to me for Christmas.
Oh, did that go to you? Yeah, I meant it for Phil. He can't tell time, so I thought he'd enjoy the pictures.
Jack, if you want to hear the game, you better turn on the radio.
Yeah, come on, let's go in the den.
Oh, by the way, Mary, you all over your cold?
Yes, Don, thank you.
Well, I hope being off the program last week hasn't set you back too much financially.
No, Don, I pay insurance premiums every week, and any time I'm sick and stay off the show, I collect half salary.
Gee, I'd like to get that kind of insurance.
Jack, here's another customer for you.
Thanks. Don, you'll find an application on the piano there. Well, sit down, everybody. I'm going to put on the radio now. Here goes the old ball game.
Ladies, does your husband talk in his sleep? He does? Well, send for our little stool pigeon tape recorder. It will soon pay for itself.
I thought this was the station.
Well, hurry, Jack. We don't want to miss any of the game.
I'm trying.
Valley
Isn't that awful? I can't get the station here.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you another in our series of speakers to discuss the world situation. Tonight we have the Russian delegate, Jacob Malik. Я очень рад быть здесь. Погода здесь была очень хорошая. Дни были теплые, солнечные, но ночи были довольно прохладные. Конечно, вчера стоял туман. До полудня. Ну, в общем, какая разница? Какая разница?
How do you like that? He walked out on himself. Why can't I get the ball game? I've been tuning in to different... Oh, her again. I don't want that.
And now for our next contestant. Your name, sir?
Twombly, Joe Twombly.
Now, Mr. Twombly, your question is, in what year did the Pilgrims land on Plymouth Rock?
1776.
Oh, I'm sorry. You answered that question wrong. But for your trouble, my sponsors want you to have a 13-cubic-foot refrigerator, a 16-inch Admiral television, a grand piano, a 40-foot yacht, and $50,000 in cash. Better luck next time.
Gee, it's a shame. It's a shame he didn't answer it right. Now, where is that ball game?
And here we are in the last half of the second inning of a very exciting game.
That's it.
Woodling is up at bat. There are 2 strikes against him, and here comes the pitch. It's a long fly! A high fly! It's going up! High, high, high!
Oh, for heaven's sake, in my excitement, I turned the dial. I'll try to get it again.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming up to the plate is Rizzuto. Woodling is on first base. Woodling is trying to worry the pitcher. He's dancing off the base. He's dancing back again. He's dancing off again. And now he's dancing back. As announced earlier, the coach on first base is Arthur Murray.
Arthur Murray? I thought he was with Brooklyn.
This is a tense moment. Rizzuto calls for time. Steps out of the batter's box, takes his bat and hits his shoe to knock the dirt out of his spikes. DiMaggio is now batting. Rizzuto broke his ankle.
Oh, that's a shame.
However, we want you fans to know that even though Rizzuto will be out of the game with a broken ankle, he will collect half salary thanks to an insurance policy he took out in Beverly Hills.
Jack, do you know Rizzuto?
No, he was visiting the Colemans. I happened to be over there.
While I was giving you that little sidelight, DiMaggio took 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. He swings and misses. It's strike 3. The crowd is going wild. And here comes the next pitch. He swings and misses for strike 4.
Strike 4?
And here comes the next pitch. He fans the air for strike 5.
5?
As you know, DiMaggio is the umpire's nephew. And here comes the next pitch.
How do you like that? There's something wrong with the radio.
Well, shake it.
Hit it. Kick it.
I will not. I can't understand it. The set has never gone bad before.
Oh, yes, it did, boss.
When?
During the Dempsey-Tunney fight.
Oh, yes. I remember.
Jack, here's the trouble. The plug is pulled out of the wall.
Well, plug it in. Plug it in.
Here comes the pitch. He swings and misses for strike 12.
Strike 12?
Wait a minute. DiMaggio called himself out. He's tired. The game is still tied at 1-1. Woodling is now on third. And coming up to bat is Charles Ezzard.
You see, Mary? I told you.
The pitcher winds up. There comes the pitch. And now for a few words from our sponsor, Gillette.
Gillette?
Let me tell you about Lucky Strike. Look sharp, feel sharp, be happy, go lucky. It's our custom to bring you famous athletes to say a few words about our product. Now, we'd like you to hear from 4 sportsmen.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me a package of Lucky Strikes. That's the cigarette everyone likes. So let's puff, puff, puff on a Lucky. Just remember the name. For it's 1, 2, 3 Lucky Strikes at the old ball game. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. The score for a lucky is 2-1. Be happy-go-lucky, you'll have so much fun if you puff on a lucky. Just remember the name, for it's L-S-M-F-F-T and the old ball game. Look sharp, feel sharp, be sharp, smoke a lucky strike.
At bat. The count is 1-1. Here comes the pitch, and it's a ball knee-high. Here comes the wind-up, and the pitch, and it's ball 3. That one was shoulder-high. Here comes the wind-up again, and it's a strike right across the middle. It was...
Valley High.
Why doesn't she keep out of there?
That was strike 2 on Barra, and here comes the next pitch. What a wallop!
Sonny is down. Yes, he's down. And the referee is waving Dempsey to a neutral corner.
That must have been stuck in there.
Shake it, boss! Shake it!
I am. There, I think it's fixed now.
The score is tied 1-1. Barra's on second, and Mize comes up to bat. It's a crucial moment. The pitcher is winding up, and he's ready to... Oh, boy, I'll have a hot dog. Thank you. The pitcher throws the ball. Mize hits the ball, and it's a long fly.
What did he say? Why didn't he put down that hot dog?
Yes, it's going out.
Stop eating already. Why doesn't he stop eating?
Well, that's the end of the ninth. And won the game!
Oh, nuts. Turn it off, Rochester.
Kick it first. I want to see how that Dempsey-Tunney fight came out.
Never mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, stop fires, save jobs. Remember, the jobs as well as buildings go up in smoke. Fire destroys foodstuffs and materials we need to raise our production higher than ever before. Heed all fire regulations. Put out burning matches and cigarettes before discarding them. Thank you. Jack will be back in just a moment, but first...
Be happy, go lucky, be happy, go lucky, strike, be happy, go lucky, strike today.
So round, so firm, so fully packed, they're made without a flaw. That's why you find that Luckies are so easy on the draw.
I'll eat hot dogs or steak or fish, but only smoke one brand. Those milder, richer Lucky Strikes, the smoothest in the land.
Be happy, go lucky, be happy, go lucky, strike, be happy, go lucky, strike today.
Yes, friends, be happy, go lucky. Enjoy your cigarette. For Luckies always give you perfect mildness. In fact, scientific tests confirmed by 3 independent consulting laboratories prove Lucky Strike is milder than any other principal brand. And together with mildness, you always get rich taste, too. All the deep-down smoking enjoyment that comes from truly fine tobacco. For LSMFT, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. So, friends, be happy, go lucky. Try a carton of Lucky Strike.
Be happy, go lucky, be happy, go lucky, strike, be happy, go lucky, strike today.
Well, there's nothing else on the radio, kids. Let's see what's on television.
Valley High.
That's the trouble with television. You can see them, too. Well, I think I'll go outside and get the evening paper. Oh, darn it. The Colemans took it in already. Well, I'll cut across the yard and go back to the house. Oh, for heaven's sake, Remley, why don't you get up and go home?
Be sure to hear Dennis Day and A Day in the Life of Dennis Day. Stay tuned to the Amos Natty Show, which follows immediately. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
From Hollywood, the Phil Harris Alice Faye Show. For your enjoyment, here is the Phil Harris Alice Faye Show. Written by Ray Singer and Dick Chevrolet, with Elliot Lewis, Walter Tetley, Robert North, Janine Roos, Ann Whitfield, Walter Sharp and his music, yours truly, Bill Foreman, and starring Alice Faye and Phil Harris. Last week, Phil and Alice almost had RCA as the sponsor for their radio show. But due to Julius' interference and Frankie's mismanagement, they lost the sponsor and unwittingly signed to appear at a burlesque house. Alice's brother William has just heard the news and is terribly upset.
Oh, my poor sister. Signing to do a bubble dance under the name of Boo Boo Faye. Alice, this is the biggest scandal that's befallen the Faye family since you married Philip. Took us 9 years to live that down, and now this.
What do you mean, scandal? I'm the best thing that's happened to the Faye family since Alexander's ragtime band.
Marrying you ruined her career. If it wasn't for you, she'd still be in pictures.
I don't want to be in pictures.
But, sis, I could have gotten you the lead in Sunset Boulevard instead of Gloria Swanson.
Yeah, I heard about that. They tell me it was a toss-up between Alice and Clara Bow.
Oh, I think Alice would have gotten it in preference to Clara.
Well, I don't know. She said that
All
Clara
right,
was...
boys, break it up. Break it up. What are you, a couple of wise guys or something?
Look, Willie, Alice ain't going into burlesque. Do you think I'd let my wife appear as a bubble dancer? What manner of man you think I am? I got her another job. She's doing a one-nighter at Joe's Cellar Club. And that reminds me, the boys in the band are waiting to rehearse your number, honey, so let's get on to the rehearsal hall.
Oh, gosh, Phil, I'm afraid to go into rehearsal. If the boys in the band found out about my signing a burlesque contract, I'd die 1,000 deaths.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. How would they know? Nobody knows about it except you and me and Frankie. And Frankie's the soul of discretion. Look, honey, all you got to do is act natural. They'll never know. Just give the boys a big hello. They'll never tumble. Come on. All right, fellas. All right, you can break it up now. Slow it down a little bit. Let's get this thing started, huh?
Good morning, fellas.
Hi, Boo-Boo.
Oh, Phil, they found out. What'll I do?
Don't stand there. Blow up your bubbles and let's get started.
Now, just a minute, you guys. Who do you think you're talking to?
The blonde bombshell. We got your number all rehearsed, Boo-Boo.
What number?
Hit it, fellas.
Cut! Cut that out, you guys!
Phil, this is embarrassing. They found out about me. Frankie, did you tell them?
Oh, perish the thought, Boo.
Don't get so familiar. Use her full name, Boo-Boo.
Frankie, there's a limit to what I'm going to take from
Now,
you.
let me handle this, honey. Remley, who told them to play that tune?
I did.
You did. Look, I'm in charge here, and I won't tolerate such insubordination. Don't forget, I'm the leader.
Correction, you were the leader. You've been replaced.
And may I ask who replaced me?
I'm not in a position to say, but from now on, our theme song opens with a rippling guitar. Left-handed.
Frankie, you do a thing like that to Phil after all the things he's done for you?
Well, it wasn't my fault, Alice. It was a choice between me and Curly, and the boys voted me in. However, I will say this for you, Curly. The vote was very close. 29-1.
Well, at least I got one vote. Somebody was loyal to me. Who is he? I'd like to shake his hand.
You're too late. He's no longer with us. Sorry to see you go, Curly.
But Frankie,
Pick up your drum and I'll give you a letter to Guy Lombardo.
Not till I get to the bottom of this. Why don't they want me?
Because you haven't got a sponsor. There's nothing as humiliating as working for a guy who ain't working.
Now, wait a minute. Let me talk to these guys, huh? Fellas, why don't you want me as your leader anymore?
Because you're an old man. You've had your day as a leader, Pops. Now step aside and make room for the newcomers.
What newcomers?
Kids like Isham Jones, Paul Waitman. And Vincent Lopez, and John Phillips Sousa, and Rudy.
All right. I don't know more of them. Look, Artie, one more crack out of you, and I'll paste your curls on again and ship you back to Phil Spitalny. Now, look, you guys, I'm still in charge. Now, get up there and play for Alice's tune, and I want it to sound good, so don't get too close to your instruments.
I don't care if the sun don't shine. I get my loving in the evening time when I'm with my baby. It's no fun with the sun around, but I get going when the sun goes down. And I meet my baby. That's when we kiss and kiss and kiss, and then we kiss some more. Don't ask how many times we kiss at a time like this. Who keeps score? So I don't care if the sun don't shine. I'll get my loving in the evening time when I'm with my baby.
So I don't care if the sun don't shine. I get my loving in the evening time.
When I'm with my baby.
It's no fun with the sun around, but I get going when the sun goes down.
And I meet my baby.
That's when we kiss and kiss and kiss, and then we kiss some more. Don't ask how many times we kiss at a time like this. Who keeps score?
So I don't care if the sun don't shine. I'll get my loving in the evening time when I'm
with my baby.
Ah, that was wonderful, Alice. That'll be a great tune for your opening number. From that, you can go right into your bubble dance, and then...
Frankie, will you forget it? I have no intention of appearing in a burlesque show. Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't know how to act. I've never even been to a burlesque. What did they do there anyway, Phil?
Honey, how would I know? I, too, have led a sheltered life. Hey, Frankie, you've been around a little. Have you ever been to a burlesque show?
Heavens to Minsky, no. However, if you're interested, Alice, I believe there is a beginner's manual on the subject called Fun on the Runway by Professor Stripling. But you got a contract with my friend Milligan. If you don't appear in his girly show, he's going to be sore.
Forget about Milligan and his contract. What we have to do is to concentrate on getting a radio sponsor.
Oh, if that's what's bothering you, Curly, I got one all set for you.
Keep your sponsors, keep them. Last week you had a bookie service, a counterfeit
Well,
ring.
that was last week. This time I got a guy who's sort of in the furniture business.
Now, what do you mean, sort of? What does he make?
Electric chairs?
Fine product. No home should be without an electric chair.
He makes them in sectional pieces. He puts two of them together and sells them as hot love seats. He'd make a swell sponsor.
Wait a minute, will you? Forget about him. Hot love seats. I don't understand. Hey, I got an idea.
Yeah?
Yeah, Mr. Phillips of RCA was going to sign us up last week until Julius messed it up by telling Phillips I was a no-good loafer.
So?
So, if we can get the kid to go down and see Phillips and confess he was lying, everything's going to be okay.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go get little Camel Face and take him down.
Well, Hey, Alice, honey, can't you realize our troubles are over? As soon as we get this straightened out with Phillips, we'll be back on the air again. Then we won't have to worry about Milligan and his burlesque show or anything else. Our troubles are going to be over.
Hello there.
Mr. Milligan.
Hello, Boo-Boo, and how's my star? The star of Milligan's Meaty Mamas.
Meaty Mamas?
That's not you, honey. That's the chorus of three in the back of you.
3 chorus girls?
Yeah. These dames are so fat you can only get 3 of them on the stage at one time.
Mr. Milligan, this has gone far enough. I have no intentions of going...
Now, wait till you see your costume, honey. It's a dazzling thing of beauty. Rhinestones and sequins, no less, even fringes.
Yeah, it sounds pretty.
It is. I got it right here with me. Want to see it?
Oh, you brought it with you?
Let's see. I got it right in my wallet here someplace. Oh, no, that's a stamp. Yeah.
Wait a minute. What's the matter with you, Milligan? Do you think I'd let my wife appear in a costume like that?
Well, all right. We'll cut it down a little.
Wait. Milligan, this whole thing is ridiculous. My wife is not going to appear in your burlesque show.
Boo-Boo, please, tell your stooge to keep out of this. All right, honey, I've got a great publicity campaign underway for you. We got billboards all over town.
Now take those billboards down.
All right. We don't need them anyway. We're getting enough publicity from the skywriting.
You mean you're writing my name in the sky?
Oh, all over it. Gotta run along now. Gotta take my chorus line down to the Department of Agriculture.
What for?
Their prime beef stamps are wearing off. Well, so long. And remember, burlesque is better than ever.
Poor Milligan. He's always at a loss for words.
Talking to him is like carrying on a conversation with a pneumatic drill. Well, come on, let's not waste any more time. Alice, Frankie and me will go get Julius, and we'll meet you at Mr. Phillips's office. Well, Remley, we're in the market. Now let's go in and ask Julius to come down with us.
Now, wait a minute, Curly. You know that ornery little kid ain't going to go with us willingly. We'll have to force him into going to Phillips with us.
Yeah, you're. Hey, look, I got it. Let's stand at the vegetable counter and pretend we're buying something, and then when he comes to wait on us, we'll grab him, throw him in the car, and off we go.
Okay. Curly, don't they have a wonderful display of vegetables here?
Mm-hmm. These look especially delectable.
Get your clammy mitts off of me rutabagas!
We're just shopping. We were going to buy some.
Well, just look at them. Don't finger them. Now you've contaminated the whole stand. Hey, Gus, bring the spray gun. Our rutabagas have been felt by the untouchables.
Lovely child.
Yeah. He has all the charm of a sucked lemon. Now, look, Julius. We want 2 pounds of this stuff. Wrap it up and carry it out to the car for us.
How do you like that? They come in here shoplifting and they want me to carry their loot.
I'm not shoplifting. I'm going to pay for it.
What? You ain't waking. Haven't made a dime in 4 months.
I've got a charge account here.
I cut you off. As soon as you get a sponsor, we'll reopen negotiations.
Yeah? I'll get a sponsor, and if I can't get a sponsor on radio, I can always get a job on television.
Are you kidding, Mac? You're too old for television.
What do you mean, too old?
With all them lines in your face, you look like 15 minutes of bad reception. Look, I can't waste any more time with you guys. You want to buy something or don't you?
Yeah, we want to buy something. I'd like to purchase this burlap sack.
Okay. What are you going to put in it?
You grab him, Frankie, and take him to the car.
Hey, let go of me, eh?
Grab him now. Frankie's making an awful racket. What should we do?
Start singing, Curly. That'll drown out anything.
Possibilities. We're living in a world that's full of possibilities. Ain't no miracle too impossible to anyone that sees the possibilities. If you recall your history, then you will find that all our famous men turned out to be the kind of men who never stopped to look behind. They looked ahead to see what they could see, and they saw possibilities. They never overlooked a single possibility. Proven naturally, opportunity is for the one who sees the possibilities. Each time you try to solve a new phenomenon, the skeptics say it's just a dream, I know. But after you're a hero and the job is done, then you can tell them all I told you so. Yes, there are possibilities if you will only make the most of your facilities. Folks will idolize, even eulogize the little guy who sees the possibilities. When Christopher Columbus proved the world was round, he met Queen Isabel when he returned. She said, "Now tell me, Chris, about this place you found." He said, "Well, Belle, as far as I'm concerned, it's sure got possibilities. I tell you, Queen, I've never seen such possibilities. And I really feel we should make a deal before somebody sees the possibilities. When little Abe was growing up in Illinois, to be a big success was his intent. He studied so much harder than the other boys, till one day he became their president. He saw the possibilities. He always tried to make the most of his facilities. Proven naturally, opportunity is for the one who sees the possibilities. I guess by now there ain't no doubt about the point I'm bringing out. So if you'll open up your eyes, you are bound to recognize the possibilities. We're living in a world that's full of possibilities. Ain't no miracle too impossible to anyone who sees the possibilities. Well, here we are, Remley. Let's carry Julius to Mr. Phillips's office. Huh?
Okay. I'll let him out of the trunk rack.
Hey, you know something? I ain't heard a word out of that kid for 10 minutes. I better see if he's all right. Hey, Julius! Hey, Julius, you all right in there?
Let me out of here! Let me out of here!
Oh, stop making such a racket. Hey, Curly, give me the key and I'll let him out.
Okay, Remley.
What?
I lost the key.
Oh, you're just saying that.
No. It's still there. Yeah, turn that exhaust off. What are we going to... No, I'm on the level. I've blown the key somewhere. Well, look, let's don't worry about it. If we can't bring Julius up to Phillips, we'll bring Phillips down to Julius. Come on.
You know, all this trouble just to get a sponsor, and you got one. What have you got? A guy like we had last year, Scotty, who did nothing but get in my hair.
All right, Frank, wait a minute now. Just hold it quiet. What's wrong with Scott?
He hated me. He told people I was an unmitigated crook, a notorious embezzler, and a gibbering idiot.
So he happened to be a good judge of human nature. Let's hurry and get this over with, will you? I've had enough trouble for one day.
Hey, buddy, would you like to buy... Well, if it ain't my old pal Frankie.
Oh, hello, Grogan. Hey, Curly, you remember my friend Grogan? You met him last week.
Oh, yeah. The counterfeiter who wanted to sponsor me. How are you, 880? How your $3 bills going this week?
That things are at a standstill. I'm having a little trouble with the government. They're trying to stop me because they found out I'm making money.
Look, Grogan.
They're persecuting me because I'm underselling them. The sawheads.
Hey, Grog, look, the government's the only one allowed to make money.
Yeah, that's just it. They got a monopoly. It's un-American.
True. But there's nothing you can do about it.
That's what you think. The government stopped me from making money, so I stopped them.
How can you stop them?
I got an injunction against them. Till the case is settled, the government can't print another bill.
Alice ain't gonna like this.
Of course, I ain't worried. I got something else going for me in the meantime. I have become a writer.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're in a legitimate profession. What kind of writing?
I got a check forging service. If you guys are still interested in signing with a sponsor, you know I can help you.
Who can you get us?
Anybody you want. Just name a sponsor and I'll forge his name to the contract.
Yeah, okay, never mind that, Grogan. With my talent, I can get a job on the air without forging a... You know how to spell Phillips? I might have a little trouble with this guy at that.
Well, now, look, if you expect trouble, maybe I better go in with you. I will get your contract signed for you with this little fountain pen.
Gee, isn't that a cute little pen? Look, Curly, it's got a trigger on it.
Put that gun away. Thanks very much, Grogan, but we don't need your help. Come on, Remley, will you, please?
I like that, Harris. He's my kind of guy. I'm going to help him whether he wants it or not. I'll just tag along after him.
Hey, Curly, where do we find Phillips' office?
Right down the hall here. Now, when we get in there, Remley, don't do no talking.
Phil, where have you been? I have wonderful news. I've just been in the office and RCA still wants us. All we have to do is sign the contract.
Oh, honey, that's wonderful. Let's go in and sign with Mr. Phillips.
Oh, by the way, dear, Mr. Phillips isn't here anymore. There's a new man in charge. And guess who it is?
I don't care who it is as long as he pays the money every week. Let me in his office. How do you do, sir?
Hello, Harris.
Scotty! Oh, Frankie, isn't this wonderful? Our new sponsor is Mr. Scott.
I think I'll kill myself.
Gee, Mr. Scott, it's going to be swell working for you once more, and I know you're just thrilled to have me and Frankie with you again.
Yes.
Hey, Scotty, how come you're not with Rexall anymore?
They let me go. Some malicious individual wrote a letter to the board of directors blackening my character. The letter said I was an unmitigated crook, a notorious embezzler, a gibbering idiot, and a wife-beater.
Oh, it must have been written by some strange crank.
I don't know. Sounds more to me like it was written by somebody who knew him. What was that?
Oh, no, he means it looks like it was an inside job, Mr. Scott. Otherwise, how would they know you beat your wife?
I don't beat my wife. I don't.
All right, you don't. I just took a wild stab at that one anyway.
Grimly. So you're the one. I ought to take you and out of...
Now, take it easy, Scotty.
Well, I ought to...
Frankie was only kidding. Look, Mr. Scott, please now. Remley's always playing harmless little jokes and pranks like that. He's just a mischievous imp.
So was Jack the Ripper. Oh, well, the company wants you people signed up, so I guess I'll have to do it. Sign here, Harris, and I'll sign.
And, Mr. Scott, I assure you, Phil and Frankie won't do anything to embarrass you, or my name ain't Boo Boo Fay. I mean Alice Fay.
Boo-boo? What does that mean?
Oh, nothing at all. Don't mean a thing.
No,
Mr.
that's
Scott.
just a name she uses in burlesque. Frankie signed a contract last
Frankie!
Miss Fay, did you sign a burlesque contract?
Well, Mr. Scott, yes, but you see, I...
You can't do this to me. I've just signed you to do a radio show, and now you tell me you're in burlesque. Oh, what did I do to deserve these characters? Every time I get a good job, they come along and louse it up.
Scotty, Alice had no intention of going
You
into...
keep out of this. I'm not going to let you do this to me. I am not going to sign this contract.
You're not going to do what, Fatso?
I said I am not going... Watch this.
This is my gun, Maul. Look, Brock, I told you that we don't need you.
Quiet, Harris. This is between me and Blubberpuss. Pick up that pen and sign the contract.
I will not.
I'll give you an alternative. Either you use your Parker 51 or I use my Colt 45.
Sounds like a sporting choice to me.
Put that gun down. I don't have to get a sponsor at the point of a gun. I got lots of sponsors after me.
Like who?
Well, there's also... Keep him covered, Grogan.
Phil, we can't force Mr. Scott to sign us.
Keep out of this, Blondie. Now sign, Fatso.
All right, Harris. You've got me with this road company Humphrey Bogart. Here's your signed contract.
I like your cooperative attitude. Mr. Scott, now that it's all set, we're back on the air for RCA.
Very well. We'll sponsor you. But if you dare to mention our good name on your show even once, we'll sue you for everything you've got.
Well, you mean we'll have a sponsored show, but we won't be allowed to do any commercials? Oh, that isn't cricket. Frankie, do you think people will listen to a program without commercials?
Let's try it for a while and see. This is liable to start a fad. Who knows? It might even bring back radio.
Folks, Los Angeles starts rolling tonight. The Legion is here, and we want to add our welcome as this city greets the great 32nd Annual National Convention of the American Legion. A big hello to National Commander George N. Craig and Mrs. Craig, Elmer Sherwood.
Coming up, Tales of the Texas Rangers, then Theater Guild on NBC.
All right, Don, I'm ready. You want me to take the opening, huh?
No, no, it isn't the breeze.
Buck Benny, a two-fisted, quick-triggered marksman who shoots from the hip and never misses.
Before we get to our new podcast that I recorded earlier, there's a couple new things that I found out since then that I thought I would share with you. One is Jack is talking about the World Series, and the game he's particularly talking about doesn't exist anymore. But I did find that Game 3 from that World Series of 1945 and Game 7 both exist. So I grabbed them, created files for them, and those are going to be bonus features today that we're going to be sharing. One of them before this episode, because it's the third game in the series. Then Jack's talking about, I can't remember if it's the fifth or sixth game in the series. And then we'll present the seventh game in the series, so you can see how that World Series came out. So that'll be kind of fun to present as a special today. The other thing I found out is Robert, one of our listeners, sent me an email that said that Phil Harris and Alice Faye have a new set coming out of CDs over on Radio Spirits. And so I will connect to that in this podcast as well. So you can come to buckbenny.com and connect up and get that set of CDs if you wish. The great thing about it, it's sort of a Christmas in October here for Jack Benny and Phil Harris fans, is that it is from the 1947-1948 season of the Phil Harris Show, which was then the Fitch Bandwagon Phil Harris Show. There are, out of the 16 episodes that are presented there, I'm assuming the sound quality, I'm hoping, is somewhere near the sound quality of the other sets they've released, which is stellar. So we'll definitely get a sound quality upgrade at least. But on top of that, 9 of the episodes, that's 9 of the 16 episodes, are new to circulation. They have not been shared in almost 70 years. So it's pretty cool that we get 9 new episodes. I would really suggest you pick up that set, because if we do air those episodes, it won't be for a couple years now, just because of when they fall in our timeline. And if you want to hear them now and hear some new radio shows, that's a great place to do it. Also, I feel like if we support these radio shows over at Radio Spirits, the odds that they keep on releasing more Phil Harris shows and Alice Faye shows goes up. The next set chronologically after this one, if they release another 16 episodes, 15 of the 16 would be brand new uncirculated episodes. And it would fill probably the biggest gap that's left in the whole series. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, so I want to thank Robert for sharing that. And let's get on with my original intro. Well, hello again. This is Buck Benny speaking. Welcome to another episode of the Jack Benny Show from the 1945-1946 season. This is the second show of the season, and it's mainly famous for having a joke about, or a few jokes, about Hank Greenberg. And Hank Greenberg was a baseball player that's a very successful baseball player who ended up getting, let me see here, his batting average was .313. His home runs, he got 331 home runs, and he had 1,276 runs batted in. He tied the record for most home runs in a season at 58, and for a right-hander, that record would last all the way up until 1999, when it was broken by Sammy Sosa and someone else, Mark McGuire. Of course, both of them have admitted later to using steroids and things, so it's hard to say how to count that. The other thing is that you need to know about Hank Greenberg is that he went away to be in the military and served his country for 4.5 years. And he had just come back, and a lot of the baseball players were just coming back, and that's why baseball is such a big story at this point in time in history, in 1945 heading into 46. Because, of course, over the last 6 months or so, we had victory in Europe and victory in Japan, and now a lot of the servicemen were coming in. There were about 500 servicemen that were Major League Baseball players, and so they would slowly come back to their teams, and Major League Baseball, while it still went on throughout the war, the quality of players was a lot lower. One joke that someone made was that they were tall and fat men that you would normally see at a family reunion or something, playing baseball instead of the normal baseball players. But anyway, the joke here, which is hard to understand, and I think I've got the concept of it, is that they'll talk about Greenberg being on third base. Greenberg's on third. Well, in the game that's played the same day as this show's recorded by Jack, Greenberg had gone to third base. He was waiting there at third for a while. Ended up that someone hit the ball. He ran home, but the ball was called foul, so then he had to go back to third. And so Greenberg was on third again, so it just felt like he was on third base for a lot of the time. And the joke that Jack would make on his show is Greenberg's on third, Greenberg's on third. It's like he's always on third. And that's sort of the piece of this, is that Greenberg was on third base a lot. Greenberg played mostly for the Detroit Tigers, and then after that he played for the Pirates, I believe, his last few seasons, and he was the first player to get over $100,000 a year for his contract. One of the greatest players ever. He was, I think, the only player, or one of the few players anyway, that won MVP playing two different positions for two different times that he won MVP. So, pretty impressive player. But now over to Jack's show. So I hope you're going to enjoy this episode of the Jack Benny Show. It's a different opening, and I believe they cut out all the music because it's a very short episode, but it seems to all be there as far as the show. So, anyway, I do hope you're going to enjoy it. This season's a fun one in that back when I was first doing it 5 years ago, I didn't have all the high-quality episodes that I have now. So the difference in sound quality on some is striking. This episode, not so much. There's definitely an improvement, and there'll be an improvement next week. But in 2 weeks, the difference is just startling with the quality we had presented the first time I presented the show and how high the sound quality is now. So make sure you listen to that episode, and I'll do a new intro for it. And I think I'm going to cut pieces out of the episodes and so that you can hear the same piece as I presented it 5 years ago. Very, very poor sound quality, and how we're presenting it today. But without further ado, here's Jack and the gang. Oh, and for those of you listening in the future, it's now 2015, and it is the month of October, just starting October. So anyway, enjoy this episode from October 7th, 1945.
You better not start the program until we're sure we're working.
Working? Hey, Libby, what are you talking about?
Phil, remember what happened last week? With the change of time, Jack got all mixed up, missed the program, and now he's in trouble with a sponsor.
Sponsor? Hey, this is serious.
Certainly is. If Jack loses the program, I'll have to go out and find a job.
So will I.
So will Alice.
Oh, fine.
Hey, Libby, if Jackson gets fired, are you going to get your own radio program, or are you going to go into pictures?
Well, I'm not quite sure, Phil. I'll have to think it over.
Oh.
But in the meantime, tell Alice I'd appreciate it if she'd buy her stockings at the May Company. I'll give her a discount.
Gosh, I wish Jack would come back and give us the verdict.
Come back? Why? Where is he?
He's on the phone in his dressing room talking to the advertising manager, Mr. Jones. Gee, I hope it works out all right.
You see, Mr. Jones, when I missed my program last week, it wasn't... Mr. Jones? Mr. Jones, are you listening?
Yes, Jack, I am listening.
Well, when I missed my program last week, it wasn't my fault. See, my watch said 4 o'clock when it was really 5. So, you see, it wasn't my fault at all.
Excuses. Nothing but excuses.
But, Mr. Jones, didn't you ever make a mistake?
I never make mistakes.
Oh. Well, anyway, Mr. Jones, when you hired me...
All right, so I made one.
Well, I knew you'd admit it. Anyway, Mr. Jones, when you hired me, we had an understanding that...
Wait a minute, Jack. Hold it a minute.
It's the start of the 7th inning. The count is 3-2. Here comes the pitch. Greenberg drives one deep into left field. He's rounded first. He's pulling up at second. It's another clean double for Greenberg.
What were you saying, Jack?
Well, Mr. Jones, I said that when you hired me, we had an understanding that...
Line is now at bat. Here comes the pitch. It's a single. And Greenberg goes to third.
What were you saying, Jack?
Now, Mr. Mr. Jones. When you hired me, we had an understanding...
Look, Jack, I'm a busy man. And the facts are still the same. We had a contract, and by not doing a show last Sunday, you broke that contract, and that's that.
But, Mr. Jones, let's not be so legal about it. For me to lose my program now is serious. It isn't as though I could start over again. After all, I'm 37.
What?
Well, I will be in February. Anyway, Mr. Jones, if I were you, I wouldn't be too hasty. I'm a great star, and everybody loves me. There you are. See?
They're cheering the ball game.
That's what you think. The game's in Chicago. Chicago's near Waukegan. My father's at the game, and he's cheering me. Anyway, the point I'm trying to get over is that... Mr. Jones! Oh, my goodness, we've been cut off. Operator!
Say, Gertrude, look at your switchboard. Oh, yeah, it's Mr. Benny's dressing room flashing again. I wonder what Mother McCree wants now. I'll find out. Hello? I'm sorry, Mr. Benny. I'll connect you again. Say, Gertrude. Yeah? Let's listen in and hear what Mr. Benny's saying. Oh, no, Mabel. Remember our code of ethics. Ethics, schmethics. We're only here temporarily. Go ahead, listen in and hear what Mr. Benny's saying. I don't have to listen in. I'm going out with him tonight. And you know him. One malted milk and he tells you everything. What a man. Go on, Gertrude. Put on the earphones and listen to what he's saying. Okay. Can you hear him? Uh-huh. Gee, the sponsor's really giving it to him. Gee, that's awful. Isn't Mr. Benny defending himself? He sure is. What's he saying? But Mr. Jones. But Mr. Jones. But Mr. Jones. But Mr. Jones. What's happening now? Greenberg's on third. Well, I think... Wait a minute. Oh, my goodness, this is awful. What is it, Gertrude? The sponsor just said he had a good mind to make Phil Harris the star. Phil Harris? Why, he's so conceited it would take the Globester 10 days to fly around his head. You said it. You know, the other day I saw him in a drugstore and he was buying some rubbing alcohol. He was? Yeah. When his stomach won't hold anymore, he rubs it on. Ain't it the truth? Gertrude, give another listen. Gertrude, give another listen and see what's happening. Okay. Gee. What is it? I think Mr. Benny's going to lose his job. Oh, that's a shame. After all, he's been the star of the show for so many years. Oh, it don't sound so good. What do you mean? Mr. Benny just asked if he could stay on as one of the auctioneers.
Operator.
Yes.
Operator, I'm through with my New York call. Would you please figure up the charges?
Yes, sir.
Gosh, my sponsor sure was mad. But then he did give me another chance, so maybe I ought to. Oh, darn it, I hung up without asking him for a raise. Everything was going along swell this season, then along came Jones. Yeah, I'm hungry. I wish Rochester would get back with that sandwich. Oh, well, I better get out on the stage. Hey, we must be on the air already. Larry Stevens is going into his song.
Oh, we are oceans of...
That was Larry Stevens singing, and there you are. Very good, kid. And now, ladies and gentlemen...
Jack, what happened?
And now, ladies and gentlemen...
Jack, when you were talking to your sponsor, what did you find out?
I don't know. It's so hard to talk business to him. Some guy called Greenberg kept running in and out of his office. Anyway, he talked me into not quitting, and it's just as well. Especially right now that I've hired a publicity man.
A publicity man?
Is that the fellow that came to see you last Sunday?
Yeah, and you know what, Mary? He's going to make me the best-known man in America. He's going to have my name on the lips of every person in this country.
What's he going to do, put it in alphabet soup?
Oh, stop, will you?
Hey, you ought to leave them publicity guys alone, Jackson. You know, I had one 3 years ago, and he got me into a lot of trouble.
Why, what did he do?
Well, he got the bright idea of having me and my band put on a symphony concert at Carnegie Hall. And after we played the fourth number, half the audience got up and walked out.
Well, Phil, maybe the acoustics were bad.
What are you talking about? I didn't even have one.
Oh, that's terrible. Imagine having a band without one little acoust.
Carnegie Hall? Phil, your band plays much too loud for a place like that.
Well, I guess you're right, Jackson. When my band is given out, you can't even hear a gun go off.
You said it.
Yeah. And when my boys stopped playing, I found 3 of them dead.
Oh, my goodness, what did you do?
Nothing. I still got them with me.
You still got them with you?
They must be the 3 that are smiling.
I don't blame them. They can't hear. Well, anyway, Phil, I don't care what happened to you. I'm still going to keep that publicity man because he's really going to get
Say,
me.
Jack, there's Rochester in the wings. He's trying to get your attention.
Oh, yes. I sent him out for a sandwich. Excuse me a minute.
Here you are, boss. You want to go in your dressing room and eat this?
No, I'll eat it right. Wait a minute, Rochester. This isn't what I told you to get. I ordered a simple combination sandwich of roast beef, Swiss cheese, turkey, ham, bologna, roast pork, salami, liverwurst, lettuce, tomato, and chicken. Now, where is it?
I passed Warner Brothers and they tipped it over.
What?
It was my own fault, boss. I shouldn't have put wheels on it.
Well, never mind. This sandwich will be okay. Rochester, didn't they give you any potato chips with it?
No, sir. They don't give potato chips anymore with a 20-cent sandwich.
Well, my goodness, they at least give you a couple of olives or a slice of pickle.
They said they can't afford to do that anymore.
Well, they're certainly cutting down on their food.
They sure are. And the man told me if things got any worse, when you order an egg sandwich, all you'll get is 2 slices of bread and a picture of a hen straining.
Well, hand me the sandwich. I'm hungry.
There you are. Ow! Boss, you bit my finger.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rochester. It's so hard to see on that rye bread. I'm sorry.
Well, see you later, boss.
Oh, don't go away, Rochester. I'm going to do a newspaper sketch, and I may want you to be in it.
Okay, I'll wait.
All right, kids, let's get on with the show. And now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, in honor of National Newspaper Week, we're going
Jack,
to have...
for heaven's sake, when you eat a sandwich, why don't you use a napkin?
Huh?
You've got mayonnaise on your ear.
Oh.
I never saw anyone like you. If you can't reach it with your tongue, you let it alone.
Never mind. And now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, in honor of National Newspaper Week, come in.
Hello, Benny. Here I am on time, right on the nose like a pair of glasses.
Oh, I'm glad you came over, Steve. Hey, kids, this is my new press agent.
Hello, everybody. Bradley's the name, Steve Bradley, the man who told the birds and bees about people.
Well, sit down, Steve. We're just about to do a play, and I'll talk to you right after the program.
Good. I'll watch. Now, don't mind me. Just pretend I'm one of the family. You make believe I'm not here at all.
Okay. Now, Phil, as the play opens, I want you to
Say,
play...
Benny, when I think of it, don't forget the publicity appointment you have for tomorrow.
Oh, I won't. Now, Phil...
At 10 a.m., you're going down to the Union Station where you'll be made an honorary Red Cap. At noon sharp, you'll address the Pasadena Chamber of Commerce on California weather, the climate with the smog. At 5 o'clock, you're going to attend a press conference at the Ambassador Hotel, and at 9 p.m., I've got you booked into the Macambo.
The Macambo? What do I do there?
You pick a fight with Errol Flynn.
I pick a fight with Errol Flynn?
Don't worry, Llewellyn Parsons will be in your corner.
Good. Look, Steve, we'll talk about this after the broadcast. I've got a play to do. You know?
Okay. Now just pretend I'm one of the family and make believe I'm not here at all.
Good. Now, Mary.
Yes, Jack?
In our sketch, you play the part...
Hold it, Benny, hold it. I just thought of a great idea.
Look, Steve.
What a stunt this is, what a stunt. Wednesday night, you catch the train for San Francisco, you hear? And on Thursday morning, while the fleet's in the harbor, you jump off Golden Gate Bridge.
Me? Wait a minute, Steve. I can't swim.
You'll never hit the water. There'll be a rope around your neck.
A rope around my neck, but I'll be hanged.
Darn it, I keep forgetting I used to work for Swing and Sway with Sammy Kaye.
Well, watch it, brother. Watch it.
Well, I gotta leave you now, Benny. I'm going to pick up a couple of cameramen for those pictures right after the show.
Pictures of me?
Why, certainly. I'm going to have your puss leering out of every newspaper in this country now. So long.
So long.
Oh, by the way, don't forget, Wednesday afternoon, you're to be out at Hollywood Park at 3:30.
It's over. I probably won't pay anything anyway. All right, Phil, let's have a band number. Play the number you're supposed to.
Okay.
These thoroughbreds are so temperamental.
That was No Can Do, played by Phil Harris and his 18 acoustic. And now, all right, Phil, I didn't think it was so good either. It's all right. You don't have to look at me like that, you know. That face he gave me. And now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, in honor of National Newspaper Week, we present a thrilling drama entitled The Mystery of the Murdered Movie Columnist, or They Were Playing Leapfrog and They Had a Hopper. I don't blame you. I shall play the part of Scoop Benny, the fearless, fighting, two-fisted editor-in-chief of the Los Angeles Daily Bugle.
Jack, come back here. It's not till Wednesday.
Darn it. I had such a head start, too. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Phil Harris will be my star reporter. Curtain. Music. Los Angeles Daily Bugle, Editor Benny speaking. What? Give me all the details. When did he get there? Today? What a scoop.
What is it, Chief?
Greenberg's on third base. Now, let's...
Say, Chief, here's the story that just came in on the wire.
On the wire? What does it say?
Flash. Fred Allen opens his new radio season tonight.
Well, dress it up a little and put it in the obituary column. Anything else, Bud?
Yeah, it says here that Mayor LaGuardia is going to be his first guest.
Mayor LaGuardia? On with Fred Allen? Well, that ought to be worth a headline.
Yes, sir, Chief. What'll I say?
Little Flower finally meets Pot. Okay, Harris, run it like that.
Right.
Daily Bugle, Editor Benny speaking.
You're the guy I want to talk to. I know you're helping the police, but I'm warning you. They'll never catch me.
Who is this?
Itchy.
Itchy? Oh, yeah. Now, let's see. Where did I put those? Gee, and I only talked to him over the phone. Now, let's see. Where did I put those, Yes?
I'm sorry to break in like this, but this is an emergency.
What is it, sir?
I'd like to run an ad in your lost and found column.
I'll take it. What did you lose?
A diamond-studded cigarette case.
A diamond-studded cigarette case?
And I'll give a $50 reward to the finder.
Well, I don't blame you for a diamond-studded cigarette case.
Oh, no. The finder can keep the case.
Can keep the case?
I just want those cigarettes. They're so round, so firm, so fully packed, so free and easy on the draw.
Oh, they're lucky! Well, I don't blame you, Bud. I'll rip out the front page for this. Daily Bugle, Editor Benny speaking.
Hello, big boy. This is Mrs. Archibald J. Stuffington of 204 Stuffington Road, Archibald County, Stuffington, California.
Oh, yes. How are you, Stuffy?
I've got a big story for you. Come up to my apartment. My husband has just been murdered.
What was that?
My husband has just been murdered.
What was that?
You don't like him, do you?
No. Are you sure he's dead?
Just a second. I think so. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go rinse a few things out. Rinse away, rinse away.
I'll be right over. Hey, Harris.
Yes, Chief.
There's been a murder committed, and if we solve it before the police do, we'll get the exclusive story.
Then we better hurry.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Here's the house. You knock, Harris. I bruise easily. We'll get to the bottom of this murder and know the reason why. Well, I see you're in mourning already.
Who, me?
Oh, pardon me. Who are you?
I'm the English butler.
Oh, the butler. I'll question you first. Did you hear 5 gunshots this morning?
Yes, I heard the first one in the kitchen, the second one at the front door, and the other 3 as I was going through Anaheim, Azusa, and Cucamonga.
Now, wait a minute. How'd you get back here so fast?
My suspenders were caught on the door now.
Now we're getting someplace. Harris, keep an eye on the door now.
Well, hello, boys. I've been waiting for you.
Now, Mrs. Stuffington, I'm here to solve this murder. Where's the body?
I don't know. It was here a little while ago.
Well, who's been in this room?
Nobody but the maid. I told her to sweep up a little.
The maid, eh? Then let's
Wait a
question.
minute, Chief. Here's the body under the rug.
How do you like that? I can't break her of that habit.
Now, sit over here, Mrs. Stuffington. I'm going to question you.
Well, wait till I get comfortable. There.
All right, Mrs. Stuffington. Isn't it true that you married your husband
Don't
first?
start that, sister. Uncross your legs and pull your skirt down.
You keep out of this. Now, where were we?
There.
We were not. We were a little higher. That's better. Now, look, Mrs. Stuffington, I know you committed the murder, so you might as well confess.
Okay, boys, okay. Just set your cameras up over there. I'll get Benny to pose for the pictures.
Picture? Steve, wait a minute. We're doing a sketch.
Yeah, you can do that later. I got to get you ready for this publicity stunt.
Wait a minute. Get that saddle off my back.
Hold still now. Hold still.
Get that bit out of my mouth.
Oh, Benny. Ho now. Ho.
Now, wait a minute. I'm not going to run in that race at Hollywood Park.
Of course you're not. I got a better idea.
What?
We're going to paint you white and Halsey's going to ride you through Tokyo.
Through Tokyo? Hey, that's a great idea. Gee, Admiral Halsey. Come on, Steve, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a new victory slogan which says, "Be generous in victory."
Say, Jack,
Yes?
where are we broadcasting from next Sunday?
Well, Mary, we're going to do our show for the liberated war prisoners stationed at Santa Barbara. And Ingrid Bergman and Larry Adler are going to be with us.
Oh, that's swell. Well, Jack, here's my house.
Okay, get off.
Good night, Jack.
Good night, Mary. Yeah, I'll be glad to get...
Well, hello again. This is Buck Benny speaking. It's 2020, and I just wanted to come on to say I am going to... It's about our 15th anniversary, so I decided for the next month I'm going to have a link available. If you go down to the show notes, you'll find a link, and it will link to all of my podcasts, all of my shows that have a high quality sound, all of my video content that I have. Everything I have, you'll be able to access for a month. And I thought folks might like to do that, so that's what we'll be doing. Now, the only difference between this and what you get if you subscribe and things is that this will be streaming only, so you won't be able to download. But other than that, you'll be able to watch anything you want, listen to anything you want. But if you want to download it, then you'll have to wait till next month when I start offering it for download and things and start up our subscriptions and so forth. But the other thing I thought I would do is, or tell you, is that for a long time, everybody knows or a lot of people know my podcast has been halfway messed up because I have an underscore in it instead of a dash. And I thought I might lose all of you if I switched it. But then finally it was causing enough problems that I decided, let's just try it. So we did it, and it worked pretty seamlessly. So now I think my podcast works just about everywhere on every kind of player you can have, every kind of podcatcher you can have. So it's good news for a lot of people that have been having trouble getting to my shows. The only other thing it doesn't seem to be working on yet is Spotify. I'm going to keep working on that, but it works everywhere else. It works on Stitcher now for the first time in ages. It works in TuneIn. It works in all kinds of places. So, and I apologize for the long intro that you're going to have. I think I have two of them after this one. But you remember, fast forward button is your friend if you don't want to listen to me talk. But I think they're kind of interesting. I talk about the sponsors, and I talk about a poll that I did. I'm not doing a poll this time, so even though it says I'm doing a poll, we're not doing a poll. So just enjoy the results. Anyway, without further ado, here are our shows. Enjoy.
Buck Benny, a two-fisted, quick-triggered marksman who shoots from the hip and never misses.
Well, hello again. This is Buck Benny speaking. Welcome to another episode of the Jack Benny Show from the 1950-1951 season. I think you're going to enjoy this episode, and I hope you enjoy this introduction. The introduction I did 5 years ago, I thought I'd come on and correct a couple things. The cigarette brand I refer to as Herbert Tyson is really Herbert Terryton. I'm not much of a smoker, and that's kind of the way I heard it. I think we've all had where we hear music and think the lyrics to a song are a little different than what they truly are. Anyway, that's kind of what happened in that situation. I had some people email me that I'd made the mistake before, so I thought I'll head it off at the pass. But there's some other things, too, I want to talk to you about. One of them is that I'm going to be talking a lot about, in the classic intro, about different sponsors of the shows, one of those being Jell-O, and I thought, let's have a Jell-O poll. Not a Jell-O bowl, a Jell-O poll. So I thought we would have some Jell-O questions I'll put out there. So if you want to participate in our Jell-O poll as to whether you eat more Jell-O since listening to the Jack Benny Show, or if you like what flavors you like and so forth, I thought it'd be a fun poll to do. So we'll do a Jell-O poll. Now for our poll last time, I thought I would share some of the results. A lot of people voted. Some folks from Oregon and Washington, California, Arizona, Kansas, Wisconsin, Michigan, Toronto, hey Canada, Boston, New York, North Carolina, and Florida, and some wonderful folks voted all the way over in Great Britain, so kind of cool that we had that many people vote. I was really wondering whether or not folks were getting sick of Jack Benny or sick of and just wanted to change for a while. So I just thought I would throw it out there. But no, you still love Jack Benny, and that's fantastic because I love bringing you Jack Benny. So we had 42 people say that they wanted to keep the 1950, 1945, and 1940 Jack Bennies coming to us every week, which is really cool. Only 9 people wanted to drop 2 of those and replace them with other shows. So we will keep bringing you 3 Jack Bennies a week. As far as the other shows go, the Bob Hope Show of 1945, I got 12 votes. Suspense, 12 votes. Duffy's Tavern got 14 votes. Burns and Allen Show got 20 votes, and it came out on top of our poll. Judy Canova got 3. Bing Crosby got 15, which is very amazing. Fort Laramie got 2 votes. And I was going to bring you Fort Laramie later this year, but I don't know if that's because people don't know what Fort Laramie is or because they don't like it. I'm not sure. Gunsmoke ended up with 17 votes, and then 3 people voted for other shows. Groucho Marx got 1 vote. Phil Harris and Alice Faye got a vote, and Twilight Zone got a vote, which I couldn't bring you anyway because Twilight Zone is copyrighted and so forth and still produced today. It's a great radio show done in the classic style, and made of a classic television show, but done today, so it's kind of a cool mixture. I like that. Anyway, without further ado, let me see if there's any other ground I wanted to cover. There's probably something else I wanted to say, but I don't know what it is other than if you haven't donated to the podcast, please do. We could definitely use donations. And the last thing I will say is thank you all for participating in the poll. Thank you for supporting the podcast and listening. And I'm just delighted we can bring this podcast to you every year. I should read off all the names of the people who donated, but I don't think I have time today, but maybe I'll do that next week or something, because there's a lot of people who've donated recently, and that's great. Even if you donate $2 or $50 or $10,000, whatever you can donate is great. I guess that's it. So have a great week. Oh, and if you want to vote in the poll, our Jell-O poll, come to buckbenny.com and get a chance to vote in that poll. Until next time, have a great week. Well, hello again. This is Buck Benny speaking. I want to thank Frank for emailing me this week, just telling me how he's still influenced by the Jack Benny Show sponsors and has a bunch of their products in his house. When I started listening to Jack Benny again, I must say the same thing happened to me. I found I was buying more Jell-O, and I bought Grape Nut Flakes and so forth, and my brother-in-law, as when I was first getting back into Jack Benny, it was my birthday, and for my birthday gift, he put together a package of an item from every single one of the sponsors that Jack Benny had over the years. And that was just a really caring and fun gift. Of course, the Chevrolet he got for me was a little Matchbox car of a Chevrolet vehicle, but it was very cool, very neat gift. Anyway, I thought today we would talk about the sponsors of Jack Benny and just radio advertisement in general. First of all, we'll run through the sponsors of the Jack Benny program. It started off originally with the Canada Dry was his sponsor, Canada Dry Ginger Ale. And then after that, it went to the Chevrolet program, sponsored by Chevrolet, of course. And then the General Tire Review. General Tire was being the sponsor. And then, of course, famously, the Jell-O program. And if you don't know the story behind that, basically, a lot of Jell-O was sitting on the shelves and not being sold too much. And then they started advertising on the Jack Benny show, right as he was gaining popularity at the same time. And they started to sell more Jell-O than they ever imagined, and it's one of the all-time success stories of advertising affecting a product sales. And so we might not have had Jell-O today if not for the Jack Benny show. Then, of course, during the wartime, they could only make so much Jell-O, and it was all selling anyway, so they really didn't need advertising for it. And so they switched him, the same company owned Grape Nuts Flakes, and so he started advertising for Grape Nuts Flakes during the wartime era. And then famously, the sponsor said, one of the sponsors said, you're kind of slipping there, Jack, in the ratings, something to that effect. And that made Jack Benny upset. And so he said, okay, we're done. You can't advertise on my show anymore. And he went and looked for other advertisers, and he found, of course, Lucky Strike, and Lucky Strike became his advertiser for the rest of the time. So all of his radio advertisers, everybody that was a sponsor of the Jack Benny show, all of their products still exist today, which is pretty amazing, really. I don't know when the last time you tried to find Geritol is or something, but a lot of these shows that you hear, the products have been discontinued over the years. I mentioned a couple other sponsor things that I find interesting. One is I was listening to, let me think of what it was. It was with Andy Devine, and so it was Wild Bill Hickok, I believe. And I just wanted to see what it was like. I'd heard it was kind of a B-Western, but I love Andy Devine, so I wanted to hear it. So I listened to it, and the advertiser for it was a new product at the time, and it was called Kellogg's Corn Pops. And the advertising for it was so humorous. They told you to, kids, go and get your Corn Pops and take them out and put them in your hand and look at them, and and it's just I played it for my kids and they loved it. But what else I found interesting about that was that Corn Pops was the original name of the product, and then later on, of course, it changed to Sugar Corn Pops or Sugar Pops eventually. And then over the years, when sugar became unpopular in a title of a product, they switched back to Corn Pops. And I didn't realize that. I thought their modern name was Corn Pops. I didn't realize that their original name was Corn Pops and their modern name is Corn Pops. And they had a few names in between. My favorite, though, my very favorite
advertisement ever is on some of the Gunsmoke programs. And it's for a cigarette called Herbert Tyson. And Herbert Tyson was a cigarette with a cork filter on it. And these Herbert Tyson cigarettes were the only cigarettes, or the main cigarettes, that our armed forces would be able to get. And so a bunch of folks in the armed forces became addicted to this brand of cigarette because it was the brand that they could easily get during the wartime. And so when they came back, the company decided it was such a low-quality cigarette that they didn't normally sell it here in the States. But they thought, oh, we've got a bunch of people that know Herbert Tyson now, so we'll sell it. So they go to an advertising agency and say, here's what we've got. This is the worst cigarette on the market, but we want to sell it because we think some of our armed forces guys will buy it. And so they looked at the product and they tried to think, how could they advertise it? And so the advertisers apparently could find no redeeming quality to this product. And so what they came up with for the jingle is this. Let's see. Herbert Tyson, there's something about them you like. There's something about them you like. Herbert Tyson. And I just love that. I love it. We're not even going to pretend that our product has any redeeming qualities. We're simply going to say, hey, we don't know what you like about them, but there's something about them you like, so here you go. And I love listening to the commercials on that. I laugh every time I hear it. Anyway, certainly the sponsors of Old Time Radio, they're one of the fun things to listen to of Old Time Radio shows. And hearing all the different ads and the different way they fit them in. Certainly Jack is famous for using humor to sell product. And he always wanted to do humorous commercials for the companies. And sometimes he had to fight battles for that. Certainly Canada Dry didn't like his sense of humor with their product and didn't want him for that reason. And I think even Chevrolet and General Tire and some of the others had issues. I think Jell-O loved his advertisements and they loved what he did for their company, so that was great. It's interesting when they switched to Lucky Strike. I think they're trying to figure out how could they do humorous commercials for Lucky Strike. I think it was a lot more difficult than it was for Jell-O. And so they came up with the concept of the sportsman singing different songs and then fitting in these famous songs, the advertisement. And I think that worked pretty well. And and the humorous advertisements on the Jack Benny show had been going on for so long that I think they had kind of not exhausted them, but they were kind of starting to sound redundant. And so I think when they introduced the Sportsman Quartet, it allowed them to have another decade's worth of humorous commercials, and they could work the Sportsman Quartet in humorous ways into the show in so many different angles and so many different ways that it was very entertaining. And the fact that they also had, of course, singers in Dennis Day and Phil Harris, and that Mary could carry a tune and so could Jack, that they could find ways to work them all in. And I loved it when they would all sing the advertisements together. Those are some of my favorite moments in the show's history. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy tonight's episode of the Jack Benny Show and enjoy the advertisements within and the Sportsman Quartet and the whole thing. And there's nothing better than to sit around on Sunday night listening to our podcast and having your Jell-O after dinner and maybe a little bit of some Canada Dry ginger ale, and get out there and change those General tires. They might be worn out by now, I don't know, on that Chevrolet of yours, right? And tomorrow morning, wake up and have some great nut flakes and Probably stay away from the Lucky Strikes. I think that's probably a good idea. Anyway, take care, and we'll